The Frog Prince. There was once a young princess who spent her days walking in the palace gardens. She liked the sound of water and the feeling of cool stone beneath her hands. Of all the things she owned, her favourite was a small golden ball, smooth and bright from years of use. Each afternoon she tossed it into the air and caught it again, walking slowly beside the well at the far end of the garden. One day she missed. The ball struck the stone edge and dropped straight into the well. The princess leaned over and listened, but the sound of it falling was already gone. She sat down and wept. From the water below came a voice. "Why are you crying?" The princess looked into the well. A frog sat just above the surface, his eyes round and unblinking. "My golden ball has fallen in," she said, "and I cannot reach it." "I can," said the frog. She looked at him doubtfully. "What will you give me," he asked, "if I bring it back?" She promised him anything he wanted: her jewels, her clothes, her crown if he wished. The frog shook his head. "I do not want those things," he said. "I want to be your companion. I want to sit beside you at your table and sleep near your bed." The princess agreed at once. She was thinking only of the ball. The frog dove into the well and returned with it, wet and gleaming. The princess took it and ran back to the palace without another word. The frog watched her go. That evening, as the princess sat at supper, there came a knock at the door. The frog hopped inside. "I have come for what you promised," he said. The princess drew back. "He is only a frog," she said to her father, the king. "Must I really keep such a promise?" The king looked at her steadily. "What you have promised in need," he said, "you must keep." The frog was placed beside her plate. She ate slowly. That night, the frog followed her to her room. "I will sleep here," he said. The princess was angry and afraid. At last, in her frustration, she seized the frog and threw him against the stone wall. There was a sharp sound. The frog fell to the floor. Where he lay now stood a young man. He wore fine clothes and looked at the princess without anger. "I was cursed," he said, "to live as a frog until someone kept their promise to me." The princess stood very still. The king was called. By morning, the curse was broken. The prince explained that a spell had been placed upon him long ago, and that only a promise freely made and fulfilled could undo it. The frog shape had been a small part of the spell, not its punishment. The princess listened. She did not excuse herself. A carriage arrived to take the prince back to his kingdom. As it set off, the carriage driver laughed and shouted with joy. 3 times the carriage cracked loudly as they travelled. The princess feared the wheels were breaking. "No," said the prince, "that is my servant's heart breaking from happiness." The princess left the garden behind. She did not return often to the well. She learned to weigh her words more carefully and to keep them. And the frog was never seen there again.